Blackpool, Bedford and Bristol, all unitary authorities, a peculiar and specific kind of local governance in the UK. And now Aylesbury Vale could be said to join this exclusive 50-something list of councils that have absolute control over their area, in a move that would see them separated from the rest of Buckinghamshire. A unitary authority is actually simpler than it sounds, consolidating the powers of a county council and a district council in a single authority. Put simply, this change could mean that Aylesbury Vale could go at it alone and become its own master, casting aside the rest of Buckinghamshire. Any decision made in Aylesbury would have massive ramifications for the rest of the county. Things like funding, education, and transport planning would all fall under the remit of a newly reformed Bucks County Council, with the potential to dramatically reshape council taxation and social services for people living outside Aylesbury Vale. Neil Blake, leader of AVDC, first proposed the idea in December.
What we have to make sure is that we have complete control over all the services that those residents enjoy, either from ourselves or from the present Bucks County Council. By having complete control over all the services, I believe we can make those services much more efficient, more cost effective, and the savings that I believe we can make by remodelling all those services will be for the benefit of the residents.
Not everyone agrees with Neil Blake's perspective, however.
But if you're going to spend what will be effectively about £300,000 worth of hard-earned taxpayers' money doing a business case, which is what Aylesbury Vale is proposing, then you should be looking at all of the options, not just simply looking at what works for one single part of Buckinghamshire on its own. Here we are, we're a few months before a general election. The government is absolutely clear that it's not interested in seeing reorganisation of local government into unitaries prior to the election. So why are we wasting taxpayers' money now on something the government says it's got its face turned firmly against?
Throughout this dispute, one thing seems to be lacking, and it's a need felt by both sides.
I think the lack of communication perhaps has led to us going along this unitary suggested route. And I believe the communication has been a problem up to now, and that going on, the communication will be between ourselves and the residents of Aylesbury Vale to show them that this is a much better route.
Well, there's almost no communication from the leader. I mean, we haven't heard anything from Aylesbury Vale District Council in connection with this right from the very beginning. There's been no written or verbal communication. And what's so sad is this is a time when we should be working together and putting the interests of residents first and not really indulging in sort of local petty politics between councils. The key thing is we're all elected and we're all here to serve our residents, not ourselves.
So it looks like 2015 could be a defining year for Buckinghamshire, for better or for worse, with Aylesbury Vale District Council the central player in what is one of the biggest council rows in recent history. We'll have to see if Martin Tett's Bucks County Council can resist the move. Shuain Tan, Buckingham News.